Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Green Educational Consult. Today, I want to talk about what you guys need to know before you travel. Every student wants to know this. If you are here with me, this is your first time. This one of our live sessions where we teach students how to apply for admissions, and then the next stage is what you should know before you travel. Okay, so that's what this session is going to be, and it's going to be very, very interesting. If you are going to watch this as a replay, this is something that you can save, and this will help you a lot. So let's look at things that you'll be uh, learning today. Okay, you will learn what preparation you need to have, what programs to apply for, how to manage your finances, and how skills that you need to succeed in the US. Okay, so I'll be having a very interactive session. So feel free to share this link to your friends, let them join, and we'll have very good session today. So you can drop your questions, something that is bothering you and you're not sure. You can drop your questions, and I'll be glad to respond to anything you have. Okay, so this session is going to be very, very interactive today. Um, I have some few things that I'll be sharing with you, and I'm guessing you will take a note of everything. All right. So what I wish students knew before coming abroad. Okay. So if you are studying in your country and you are yet to move, then this session is going to be very, very good for you. Okay. So you don't want to miss any part of the whole story. Yeah. So let's look at the first one. We'll look at the planning, the cultural, academic system, housing, um, career pathway. I mean, after you've got admission, you come to the US, what is next for you? Okay. If it's Canada, any other country. So this session is not just for US alone. You can apply to other countries you are going to. Mostly US and Canada have almost the same system. So you can apply to any country you're going to study. Okay. And then you must also know about the visa and work pathway. Okay. So after you are done with your school, just leaving your country, going to abroad, that's just the beginning. Okay. I mean, it's good to get admission, get scholarship, and then you won't travel after you've come to the country. What is next for you? Okay. The next thing is your visa. You have to pay attention to that. That's the most important thing. If you don't have the visa, it means that you'll be stranded and you might be living illegally and you might end up being deported. So this is something that you are going to learn today. Okay. So share this session with your friends, let them join and let them know that we have a very good platform here that we are going to educate you. Yeah, so I wouldn't be culture is. I mean, I will not spend too much time on this. So the for the culture side, I mean, it's something it's totally different. When you travel to any other country, you don't expect to experience the same thing you have in your country to another country. So if you are from, let's say, Ghana, you're going to study in the US. I mean, everything is totally different. How you make friends, how you can just go to somebody's room, you can talk. Everything is totally different here. So you don't expect to have the same treatments that you used to have in your country. How you greet, the weather, everything will be different. How so you must be able to adjust quickly. Okay, and then most times people are not able to make friends. If you don't take care, you might be somebody who just stay indoor because making friends in abroad become a bit difficult, and sometimes people cannot share their even experience, their secrets. Okay, so in here everybody is trying to fight hard, and there's nothing like my fellow countrymen. No, everybody living his life lonely. Everybody's moving. If you're not married, you might be single, and maybe you might not be able to find even a wife to marry or a husband. So this is something that you want to take note. This is not a major thing I will talk about, but uh, all these are very necessary. Even you're going to meet professors from different country and all sort of behaviors and all those things. Okay, some may not like you based on your color, and all those things are there. These are natural things that cannot easily be resolved. So I mean, racism might be there. You have to live with it. You cannot solve it. The schools may try to make laws to try to see how they can make sure that based on your color, people shouldn't discriminate against you and all those things. But we have individuals, we have people living in a system. So those things are there. And you must live with it. So you ask me, that is there any racism there? I say yes, there's racism. I mean, every country have racism. Even in your own tribe, you also look at other tribes. You feel like you are more important than your tribe, than another tribe. So the same thing over here. Based on your color, and as somebody from different color background may also discriminate against you. So those things are natural things you'll be meeting along the way, and you must just learn to adjust. Now, the major thing that we'll be talking about today is a part-time work. Okay, so before you travel for your country, people want to sell their properties like car, their land, and they want to travel at all costs. Or I'm going to study in the US. I'm going to pay my fees, and I'll be working alongside my study program. So that's something that people find online, and it has really ruined a lot, ruined people's career path. Okay, it's not something easily you can just come by. So the part-time work that we talk about is you are in the same school, and the school have actually given you like assistantship, and in that case you are working. The school is paying your tuition fee, but it's not something like you want to travel and go to different city or be off campus and be working. Okay, so those things are not something you can just easily come by. Okay, mostly those salaries is paid hourly, like 12 to $18. How many hours are you going to work that can be able to afford your tuition fee? Meanwhile, you're going to classes. Okay, so these are some of the things you want to look at. You are paying the fees like $20,000 to $50,000. You have rent, you have food, you must eat, you have insurance, and what we have insurance. You look at transport. So some places, maybe your school is far away, you have to take a car or you have to take a bus to go to school. Sometimes the schools have free buses, so that can be that one can be taken off. But if you are going to pay all this as fee, you cannot be able to work and pay these fees. This is a reality on the ground. So if you think that, oh, I want to come, I will work and pay my tuition fee, that will not be realistic for you. So the good thing is you should apply for scholarship, get a scholarship, and that take off of your needs. Okay, assuming you are going to pay $20,000. Do you know how much is that? You are going to pay rent every month. You are paying like thousand something dollars every month. Okay, and you have to feed yourself. Earning 12 hours to 18 hours cannot pay this for you, no matter how you do. You can work. I mean, you're a human being, right? You can't work 24/7. You cannot, and you have to go to class. Okay, so these are money you'll be earning. If you don't have scholarship and you think that you can work and pay, this how your life will be like. You are going to earn within this range, which cannot even pay your rents fully. Okay, so you need to be aware of this before you make any move. Before you make any move, you must be aware of all this. Okay, so you have the gap that you have to cover. You cannot be able to do it. So don't be desperate. You have to put a lot of efforts, get funding, get scholarship, and travel. That's the most important thing. Okay, secure full funding before you arrive. If you know you're not from a good family who can pay your fees, then you have to work towards getting scholarship. All right, and we'll look at this very well. So two students, same degree, very different outcomes. Student doing program like this, computer science, the same, or MBA. Okay, and one student is doing MBA is general, one student is doing MBA, probably could be master's data analytics. That's a STEM-based program. Okay, so if you are a STEM-based program and somebody is not, okay, so this person have only 12 months OPT. And this one, most of the companies will not consider you. If your program is not STEM program, companies will not even look up to you because they have to sponsor you and they cannot do that. The time frame is short. So companies may not even open your CV. They may not even give you an interview date for you to, I mean, do not even call you for interview for a job. So you are going to struggle. You'll be struggling and you have loan to pay. And somebody who have done data analytics, which is a STEM-based program, have about 36 months to work on his OPT. Okay, so within this time, companies see it as realistic, and then they may employ you, knowing that they can get you a work visa after during this session. Okay, Now, if you look at the internship, career service connection. Sometimes general MBAs may not, some of them may not have this, or even if you have this, you may have the internship, all right, but how you can connect that to your work, your final job, that will be the main thing. So if you're watching this session, share this link to people, share it on your timeline, share it to groups, let people see and join. Okay, and comments, and I'll be glad to respond to your questions. Okay, so if you are in doing a STEM program, you can do a CPT internship for 1 year. Okay, that is good. You are building this for your main job that you want to do after school. Okay, and you look at the skills. Then for your make work visa, we call it H1B. If you do a STEM based program, you have access to what we call H1B. Okay, so that's the main work visa that you have in the US. There's no other visa. So if you don't pass through the STEM based program, you cannot get this type of visa, and you are going to be stranded. You are going to live a very big. You'll be in a big trouble. Okay, so after grad school, you have your H1B, and you can be able to earn a very good income. Somebody who's not having the STEM based program may not be able to get the H1B. The person has to struggle. You struggle a lot before you can get that visa. Okay. One thing that you also want to know is about the OPT. Your 12-month clock start ticking after graduation. When you finish school, you have about 12 months to get a job or to leave the US. That is a realistic thing that on the ground. Okay. If you don't get a job within these 12 months, you have to leave the US. So you have to do a STEM program, and you have loan on your neck. How will you handle it? Okay. So 12 months work authorization after graduation for somebody who's in a STEM-based program, and you have like permission to work in your field, apply must apply 90 days before your graduation. Okay. Before you finish school, you have to start applying. Okay. 90 day unemployment limits. You have only 90 days that if you don't have a job, you may be kicked out. Okay, if you live continuously without having any options, or if you don't want to do your PhD, you're living, that will be illegal stay, and that will really, really affect you. Know that you've taken loan. Okay, you don't have job. What will you do? So you must know this before you make a move. So don't just rush and apply to any program because this school is giving application fee waiver. There's no application fee, and you are in hurry just to apply without knowing all this. That will be very, very bad for you, and life will be very tough. Okay. So for the STEM program, you have about 36 months to work on your OPT. That's to the work visa. Okay. And if you're not in a STEM program, you have 12 months. And within these 12 months, companies may not even attend to you because they know that 12 months is too short to get your work visa. They may not be able to file for you, and that is dangerous. And you may end up guessing yourself. Okay. So good thing, look for scholarship. So this is why program choice matters more. The program you choose today will determine your career path in the US, or if it's Canada or any other country you're going to. Okay. So the main H1B, which we call work visa. Okay, H1B, if you are H1B, it means it's a work visa you get after your OPT. Okay. So H1B, it is not guaranteed. It's like a lottery. Okay, it's a lottery. So there's no guarantee that when you apply, you are going to get it. You may apply, may not get it for the first time, second time before you may get it. And companies may want to recruit other people who have the H1B, so they may not even attend to you. This is a very, very difficult stage. Okay, and with Trump's new policy, where companies have to you must be earning like $100,000 before they can even apply this for you. So it's very difficult now, and you want to be very careful. That's why we advise students to choose a PhD program. Okay, so if you have a PhD program, you can be able to get full scholarship, and after school, you may work towards getting a green card. Okay, so this is something that you want to be aware of before you make a move by just applying to any random program on your way. Okay, if not, things will be very hard for you. Okay, and it's a lottery. Okay, if you know of the American lottery, I'm just giving an example of that. But H1B is also a lottery that the system will select people. So it's not like everyone who applies get it. No, it's not everyone. So few people will get it and some will not get it, and you have to reapply, and that will be very hard for. And then your timeline is running, and you need to start paying your loan. That's why if you take loan, you become very hot. So what winners do differently? I mean, most students, these are the winners, smart ones. Okay, this person, the most students here, he, he go on Facebook, find a link that hey, this school is waiving application fee, and then he just applying, he just throwing application out there. That oh, let me come to the US. When I come, I'll figure everything out. It's not easy. It's not easy. So this a student, and the winner student is the one who asks questions. When you see the program, you're going to read about it. This program is a STEM-based program. How is the job situation? Okay. Everybody can travel, but don't travel unknowingly. Don't go in a desperate manner. If you go in a desperate manner, life will be tough. Don't say when I come, I'll figure it out. Of course, you may. Okay, everybody is different. But what if you cannot figure it out? Do you want to stay illegally and get deported in future? So there's something you want to look at very well. So winners pick programs based on career outcomes, start networking from day one, and attend every career fair, do CPT internship every summer. Okay, you must apply 90 days early and all those things. Okay, and you must have active LinkedIn portfolio. You must have a LinkedIn page that is very good, that is very connect that can employers can see you. Okay, you must be available, you must be somebody who have a very impressive portfolio. Okay, you must build skills employers pay for. Okay, so whilst you're in Ghana or in your country, make sure that you are learning some skills. Learn a basic how to code, how to do use SAS, how to use SPSS, how to use Stata, how to SPSS is kind of automated. How to learn how to use Python and all those languages. Excel. You have to learn some skills before you move. If not, you may not be able to work. Okay. Now, the smartest students, semester by semester. So this you must know before you come. You are not in the US now. Good. So before you come, you must know all this. Okay. You must build your foundation. Work on your career fair. Okay. You must gain experience through internship, attend career fair, build portfolio, get professors to give you recommendation letter. Okay. Even if you are going to apply for a PhD, you must start working on all this. Okay. Know that you are not in your country. You must start doing all these things. Okay. Now, it means when you are about to finish school, 3 months before, you must start working on your OPT. Okay, you must apply on time. That's why you get job. If not, you may not get a job. You may not get any interview, and you'll be hot. There are a lot of people who couldn't get a job after graduation, and they are very hot. Okay, they are very hot. That's what you must know. So in the semester 4, we have first, second, third to fourth. That's why you're about to finish school. Your journey is almost ending. When you come with masters, your journey is ending here. The joy, the happiness of it coming to the US is about to end. Now, what you do? You must work towards getting a job immediately so that you can switch from student visa to work visa. So your student visa is for the program that you are studying, and after school, you have to move to a different visa. That's why you must work on all these things. If not, you will be hot, and life will not forgive you. Okay, so you must fourth semester accept before graduation. Before you graduate, you must get OPT and start employment. Okay, then your employer starts working on your work visa. So the OPT is something that you transition from your school, start working first before your company gets you a main work visa. Okay, and then from there you build up your career. Okay, if you're on this stage, then that's a good path for you. Before you get this stage, you must have a skills. You must choose a program based on STEM. Okay. Now you must know how the immigration work. So this is you from your country. Let's say Nigeria, Ghana, any other country. Okay. This is you getting admission, getting visa. So happy, telling your families I'm traveling to the US and all those things. Now your journey start from here. Okay, I made it green because you're in a happy mood. Okay, then you are about to finish school. You have your OPT. That's postgraduate work that you get after your STEM-based program. Okay, then you have gotten the STEM. Okay, so this is somebody who didn't do MBA, who didn't do STEM program. Okay, so if you don't do STEM program, you are in OPT for 12 months. Then somebody who do the STEM program have 24 months. So you are here. That is the plus 24 months STEM only. So you have about 24 months to work as a STEM-based program. Okay. Then from there, then you can apply for a work visa. And you don't apply for it, your company, your employer will sponsor this for you. This is where the challenge comes in. So if you don't have any company to file for you, you'll be stranded. And know that if you have taken a loan, the loan companies will start reaching out to you that, hey, you must start paying. Now you don't have money to buy food, so you'll be hot during this stage. Okay, so this is something that you must know before. So I always advise you, don't be in a hurry to get loan. If you applied and you didn't get scholarship, the world has not ended on you. Apply again. Okay, if you know that your families cannot help you, they cannot pay your fees, don't rush. You must be able to pay the fees before. You must be able to afford before you move. Don't just say, when I come in, I'll figure life out. There's not a life figuring it out. You'll be hot. You must pay fees. System is very difficult, so you must know how to do. Okay, so if you are in a STEM-based program, you've worked in the US for I think it's around 3 to 5 years. Yeah, then you can apply for a green card. So this is how the stages work. Student visa, you finish school, you apply for STEM, OPT, and you get a work visa, that's H1B. The next stage in your career life is to apply for a green card. Okay, this is how things are going to move on you. This is the pathway. This is the only pathway. And when you do a STEM program, your pathway is clear. But if you don't, things become difficult. Okay, so the deadlines is that OPT applications is 90 days before graduation. Before you graduate school, you must get this done. You must get an OPT. Okay, the H1B opens in every March of the year. Every March of the year. Okay, then you have 90-day unemployment maximum during. If you apply to, let's say, MBA with that STEM, then you have only 3 months to be unemployed in the US. If that expired, you must move out. Okay, but if you're in a STEM-based program, you have some liberty. Okay, uh, it means you have more time to apply for this. Okay, you have about 24 months. Okay, now there are some other pathway. We have some people who are extraordinary people who have skills, who are talented. There are some visa, we call it O1 visa. Okay, those who are talented have some extra abilities than other normal people. They have some visa you can apply for. We call it O1. Okay, and we also have EB2, EB3, employment-based sponsored green card. So that's why your employer will help you to get a green card. That's how the process works in the US. Okay. So the credit is everything. The loan that you take is not the main problem, but the degree is not the problem. But coming abroad with that plan is the problem. How you are going to pay this is your main problem. If you cannot pay it, that'll be a very big challenge for you. Okay, so you must know this before you make a move to come. Don't be hurried to take loan. That's my advice to everybody. Okay. Before I come to this, if you are going to travel, you must also learn some basic skills, some non-tech skills. Okay, even if you want to learn how to do plumbing, how to repair items, even barbering, there are some local skills that you can get for yourself. Okay, you need some local skills for yourself. If you come to the US, paying a barber, if you want to barber your hair, is expensive. It's expensive. So these are some local skills you can learn before you come in. If you learn these skills, it's going to help you a lot. Okay, so you have to learn some basic skills, some aside all that I've talked about. Coming to the US, barbering is expensive. If you can learn to barber your hair and also barber some people's hair, you are going to make some kind of income. or you can learn how to do your own barbering. So instead of you pay somebody, you know how to do your own stuff. Okay, and learning some skills. Even those who are mechanics, in the local we call it organizer, something like that. How to have some local skills will help you a lot. Okay, if you can do some local things, how to repair an items, operating computer, or do some kind of software, and teaching people how to learn some skills are something that you can learn before making a move. Okay, so if you don't have all these skills, you are going to suffer. I spoke about the culture earlier. How you live your life in your country may not be the same thing in abroad. Everything is different. You are going to meet people from different country who are also there, who have lived their life in their country before, and you are also coming from your country. So it's like there will be some challenges. Okay, people may not see you the way you expect them to see you. Some may not respect you, some may respect you, some may judge you by your color, some may judge you by your look, some may judge you by your pockets, everything. So you are going to meet different people. Even your professors may not treat you good, but you have to live that way, and you have to learn to adjust before moving. Okay, the weather is something that I was in undergrad. We have a lecturer who told us that she couldn't live in Canada because of the weather. Okay, like blood always comes from the nose. So if you know you are somebody who is not good with the cold weather, then you must know which country to go to. Okay, if you are not, you know the cold is not good for you in the US, then you must look at which state should I go to. You can look at states like North Carolina, you can look at Florida, you can look at Texas, you can check some other countries that the weather is not, by Arizona, the weather is not cold there. So there are many states you can look at. So state that you are going also counts. Okay, if you are going to pay your own fees, then you must be conscious about the rents as well. Okay, you must know the rents. You must know which state. If you're going to like New York, you know that it's expensive over there. Okay, lifestyle will be expensive, rent will be expensive. If you're going to Florida, you must know rent will be expensive. So you must look at the states. If you are applying for masters, which mostly don't come with full scholarship, it means that you have to pay some by yourself. So that's why you want to go for loan. So if you are going for the loan, then it means you have to know which program to apply to, which program will help me to get a job, which program will help me to get a visa after school. That's the most important thing. Okay, not all programs will help you to get a visa. Like I've shown you in my first slide, you have to keep that in mind. If not, you finish school, you cannot get visa to stay, or if you want to work, or if that's your goal. Okay, if you want to move to from master to do PhD, then it means that once in your last semester or before your last semester, you must start working on that. You don't have time. So, for example, if I applied to do international affairs or international relation or sociology, which are not STEM-based program, it means that whilst I'm in my first semester or second semester, I start working on my application to do PhD. Okay, so you know that when you finish school, your program is not STEM, so you are going to suffer. So if you are doing non-STEM based program, then it means that you have to start working on your application. If you have interest of doing PhD, you have to start working on that to um, start applying, because you need a reference, you need all those things. Okay, so to avoid those challenges before you move, work on assistantship, apply, work on your document to apply for scholarship based program that can help you to cover your tuition fee. Okay, if you apply for masters and you come and you're not in a STEM, your next stage is the PhD. If you're in a STEM program, you can also apply for the PhD. But if you have a good GPA before moving, I mean, before you're applying for Ghana, like undergrad or masters or any country, Nigeria, you have to apply to a PhD if you have interest of doing PhD. That will make sure that your fees are covered. Okay, because PhD, once you get it, you are going to get a full scholarship that will cover everything for you. If you don't follow this advice and you also want to come and try, I want to come in and experiment. That will be the regrets of your life. And because the regret means that all that you have, you spend it to travel, and you come in, things are not going well. That will be very difficult for you. Feel free to share this link with your friends. If you have questions, drop them in the comment section, and I'll be glad to respond to it. I spoke about you learning some basic skills before traveling abroad. Okay, some skills. Even I wish I knew how to even cut my own hair, barber my hair. Okay, it's expensive in some states. Some places $50, some place is $70, some place $35. So you have to work on your um some skills that can actually help you to cut off costs, even how to repair some laptop, phone. I mean, your colleagues, you can do those things for them and all those things. Okay. And what you must know is, as an international student, you cannot work more than 20 hours a week. Okay. When I was international student, I mean, I didn't even try to because we didn't have enough time. You cannot work more than 20 hours. So you have to take care of that, but you can do internship during the summertime more than that. So that's advice I have for you. And if you come to play this as a replay, um, if you have questions, you can email us or book an appointment with us, and we'll be glad to attend to you to guide you with all that we think we know based on our experience. So you can always reach to us, Green Educational Consults, and you can email us or go to our website. We have very, very good services there. We have one-on-one mentorship program for all those who will be applying. And if you want to apply and then speak to somebody, you want somebody that you can call on phone, have a Zoom session. So the one-on-one session is we'll have a Zoom session with you, coach you from how to write CV, SOP, which school to apply to, what program, and how to apply, how to send code email to professors, and all those things. We have one-on-one mentorship program that you can sign up with us. This session is different from the regular YouTube or content creators who say, "Hey, I join my mentorship." No, for this session, you will sign one-on-one with us. Okay, so we will take you through how about 3 to 5 sessions with you. Okay, we'll train you how to write your own CV, and after that, we are going to edit for you. The same to apply to statement of purpose, and we are going to help you draft it and then help you to edit it. Okay. Then the next stage is which school to apply, what program to choose, and even how to send code email to professors. We are going to help you with that. Okay. So it's you can go to our website and book this service, and people have done it and they be successful. So you have about one-on-one session with us that you can ask us questions every day. Okay, how to choose program and also visa interviews. Most people after getting admission, they are not able to get visa. Okay, so we have a session where we train you, give you mock training, how you can be able to respond to questions at the embassy, no matter which country, UK, Australia, US, if it's Canada, how to prepare your documents and all those things. Okay, so you can go to our website. It's very, very comprehensive. We have everything that we do on our website. Go to our service page and get us done and book appointment with us free, and we will to guide you with your application. All right, so that's what we have today. And if you have questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll respond to them after this session. And you can also send us a DM, and we'll be glad to assist you with your application. Thank you. And this Greener Educational Consults. And my name is Blessing, and I'm glad to attend to you any day, anytime.